cry because Saki will be with crass and your money. Because on the cry back. But then Ghana for Yabeka because you are not sweetie. Yabeka will judge people. I wouldn't judge what's it called? Hayford. I wouldn't judge Headucator or whatever her name is. Because you don't know what I do in my I don't think someone's sexuality it matters so much to Ghanaians because if you are doing something in your room and from your home.
So if the law says something is a crime and somebody boldly comes out to say me, what the law says is a crime is what I do. I make it known to them that this is what I want to do. And if you don't like what I'm doing, then hell no, I'm not going to give you anything from what comes from what I do.
Yeah.
So let's go with some of the comments again. Someone says, most of you under this comment section, how pained are you all? If you don't like, you could just scroll. If you or God didn't buy your phones for you, right? It's yours. So if you don't like it, you just scroll up and let's we that likes it take it. Some of you are even tagging Ghana police for what exactly? I mean, why should Ghana police come inside this, man?
Because the viewers and the audience,
in a way, it's influencing the Gen Z, the young ones.
Yes, influencing them, and that's why they are tagging Ghana police. And you know, this topic, I thought that it's a dead one, so they shouldn't bring it back. That is my suggestion, that they shouldn't have brought it back, so that there's no sense in it.
Yeah, I agree with you because this thing has been a year.
A year.
So if I have the chance, I would want to ask the producers of the show what actually was the motivation of bringing such an issue up, because you and I know that the society we find ourselves even frowns on that act. So you projecting it that much, to me, my bad, I don't think it's doing anything good to us. Secondly, I don't know what the law says, but then an act that it's against our moral rights legally.
Yeah.
If someone is able to step out openly to admit that that's what I do, can't the law? I mean, he's been able to come out and tell us that okay, we are in a country where if you're an armed robber and you are being caught, you will be in trouble. Then I come sit here and tell people that I'm an armed robber. Am I to go scot-free?
No, can I come in? Opako, you know what you're saying about the armed robber and someone's sexuality is a different thing.
No, I'm talking about the law says that is a crime. So if the law says something is a crime and somebody boldly comes out to say what the law says is a crime is what I do.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the law could, but I think people are also thinking how I'm thinking. That's why they're attacking the police.
But you know this LGBT thing is still it's still in the parliament.
Exactly.
Yes. And you know the old government, NPP now is NDC who is reigning.
Yeah.
So I learned I heard something on social media that they have to readdress the bill again before the president can sign to.
So now
law.
there's no law.
Yes. And I don't think. I'm not talking about.
But you know, it still doesn't go according to our norms and values.
There's no law against it. Then nobody can arrest him.
Yes, you know, I'm not an
you
LGBT
can share your opinion,
practitioner.
But
say majority now when your government say
what I'm saying, you don't understand. If there's no law that is against the act, then you can arrest.
There is no law, and
then you can arrest.
I'm not talking as an LGBT activist and a practitioner. I'm just.
So you guys should understand.
No, I understand where you're coming from.
If they are sharing their opinion and they are not arresting them,
I don't think someone's sexuality it matters so much to Ghanaians, because if you are doing something in your room and from your home, what you're saying.
But when he comes out publicly, I think that is why people are. But if you are doing your thing in your room, nobody cares. But you sitting out to say me say, and that
Yes,
is,
sir.
and he was saying a whole. Trust me, he was saying a whole.
But what
Sure.
were your what were your concerns? What were your
Oh,
concerns?
me, my concern, I don't care. Oh, me, I dare my corner.
Me,
But it will influence somebody. That's a problem.
So what kind of influence? Like, how do you think it can influence
So
someone?
the law should do. As long as there's no law, you can't do anything.
You can't
about
do
it.
anything. And you know, now YouTube has been exposed to Ghanaian children, okay? Like children or you. Okay. So they're watching this. Can be influence. Oh, crime because Saki will be with class and your money. Because on the Rebecca. What else? So the influence is a problem. But you talking about your sexuality, I think that one then I wouldn't judge you for doing that. I wouldn't judge what's it called, Hayford. I wouldn't judge Headucator or whatever her name is, because you don't know what I do in my room.
But people's
Yes.
concerns were also about, I mean, how their parents are going to feel about this whole thing.
Why should that be their concern?
What
That
if
The parents would
Hayford
definitely
was
not be
your
happy,
son? I mean, how would you feel with this whole
Nana your boss
thing?
says something.
But
Nana your boss.
Agnes Yeri, oh.
what will you do? Will you kill him?
Because I feel like, you know,
What would you have done?
my
Will you kill him?
I don't think my parents have seen my trending
Oh,
video like
would-
how Hayford
would you
won't
kill
happen.
him? Nobody
But,
can kill a
but
son
I don't think
because the son
I will still have gotten that courage to go to the platform to
That
still
is
go
a
and talk
different
about
case.
this.
Oh,
If my parents have already seen this
Yeah,
side
that's
of
a different thing.
me,
I understand you.
Lucia,
Myself, I wouldn't have.
Yes. You thought Headucator was conceived.
so that way, no, is he being disrespectful
To who?
or to the parent or something?
I'm coming.
That were some of the comments we were seeing. People said he
Can I
has.
talk? Educator was not conceived and given birth maybe on the 16 months, 9 months. So the parents, they still appreciate what they have, regardless. Maybe no, see Nyankopon abonisa. Okay. And me and you, or you and I, we don't know what she has discussed or her family has discussed with her. Maybe her family loves it. Her parents loves it. But young Ghana because you are not swingy. You will judge people.
How is there any parent that
I
will
think,
love
I think
that?
according to him, it's not only he had problems at home, but he made them understand
It
that
wasn't
is
something he
who-
actually
this is
loved.
what I
Who
use.
he is.
This is he says he told them that if you don't appreciate what I do, then you don't get money from what you don't like. So more or less like
Educator told
Maybe
us.
yes, maybe she's
parents
taking
that-
care of.
so more or less like she takes care of certain things in the house, and that is what he uses to feed the home. So from what he said, it means that the family were not happy when they realized he's doing certain things like that. But he made it known to them that this is what I want to do. And if you don't like what I'm doing, then hell no, I'm not going to give you anything from what comes from what I do.
Yeah.
So meaning, now they have to get to accept what they are.
Yes, you have to accept it.
From what he said.
And they will say about Brapa. Yes, I am.
Me, mommy, I don't appreciate it.
Yes.
Me, I don't appreciate it, but I'm not judging him. I'm not the one to judge him. Me, I don't appreciate it, but that's the path he's chosen to live his life.
Me, do you know
But me, I
he
don't.
entertains
But-
whenever I watch him. I laugh. And
Clock
yes, the funny so.
I saw a video of
Boba,
this
Boba.
on the Saignature Tuesday.
And
I was seeing something. I was like, is that breast?
breast,
Or is it bra?
When he said he was pregnant.
Yes, I'm pregnant with Boba. And when he does this with all,
And on the show, he was wearing some mask.
no,
Is it a mask or what?
he was looking like Rey Mysterio. Have you watched wrestling?
I know.
Yes. I thought, my educator, you don't have any follower against you. Girl.
But you know,
It's you.
the sad part that made me enter into Educator's shoes was, she shared the sad story of how he became whoever he is or
Oh.
she is.
Oh.
When she was sharing a story about how pardon me,
But you,
when she
coming
was
to that-
6-year-old, I mean, she usually play with her cousin's tab or phone, and then
oh yeah,
he saw some porn video on the tablet when the cousin was not around, and the cousin opened the door, and then saw that he was watching it when he was like, if he doesn't practice what he saw, as or catch any parent or say something, and then he was forced to act like,
oh, so does it mean he was abused?
like, or feel it to say in a way that also had some level of influence and.
Well, everybody has a story to his
So-
or her actions.
But
So whether the stories
the
are
same way too, she was
true
like,
or not.
as she was growing up, she saw herself as a female, as a girl or something, and so that came back to me. I say, this thing is,
Everybody
it
has
still
a-
come back to the house.
No. I disagree with that. It doesn't come back to the house. Maybe some instances, but not entirely true.
Mhm.
We all have, or we've had the opportunity to speak with one or two people who are into that act. And it's not everybody's own that comes from the house. A lot of them even get it from school.
Mhm.
If you have a child and your child is in SHS, in a boarding house, and he or she is doing, especially the ladies, she's doing such an act in school, as a father, how would you know? When they come home, they will behave as if all is well. Daddy, this is my friend. And you know only one friend of your daughter. And they have portrayed a very keen, beautiful behavior to you. You see them studying, you see them always at home. You even prefer the fact that your child doesn't go out a lot.
Yeah.
And when they are in their room they are thinking of themselves and they are doing things, how
Yeah.
would you know as a father or a mother? So it's not entirely. Some may come from the house. Some parents don't really have that time for their wards to know what they go through and also. But some too, it's very difficult for the parent to know. Because now they have so many nice ways of doing things. And
I learned he went to this boy's school, Saint Augustine's or something like that.
No, a educator.
Yeah.
Educator was the senior high school. Okay, I know of his university.
you see,
KNUST.
Augustine's is a boys' school. And you see, these things grow mostly in single-sex schools.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this issue that the
Seriously.
single-sex
schools are crazy.
You think they should ban it?
Oh no.
There shouldn't be any.
No, I wouldn't say. But mixed schools, they have it at mixed schools as well.
It's part of
But anytime these issues happen, it turns out that that's almost free.
Me, if you ask me, I don't know how this situation could be solved. Only God. No, I'm serious. If you have to ask me, I don't know how this will be solved. Though. It's only God. Because you see, what the far left or the far right. And it's a decision they've made. Their decisions, how they make those decisions is where the problem comes from. Some are influence. Some too, they lure them. Some too,
they were abused.
Some too are abused. Some
so
too
there are
financial
things that
situations.
triggers this whole
Yes,
thing
a
to
lot.
Yes.
happen.
We are all in the media. We have a lot of friends we speak with. And a lot of ladies and men are into this.
And
Even
Opako,
social media
you
as
think
well.
you see the macho man, yes, only the oba.
Originally, not so
But what is so onye bia? You know, a lot of people, a lot of stars, a lot of celebrities from Ghana, they're into that.
And bro, the amazing aspect of it is, no offense intended. Those who are well doing, those who can put food on people's table, are the ones into it. And they are the people who are luring the young
People
generation.
we are looking up to.
Yes, they lure the young generation into it, all in the name of money. That's what I'm saying. Different situations that bring this whole thing. Trust me, somebody will call somebody and say, "Oh, come and see me, come to my," assuming me. I know one big man that I respect so much, and one day I'll be there, and the man will go like, "Oh, I like the way you work hard. Come home. I want to sit with you and see what I can do for you." With my mind, I want to build my career. I'll go. Mekodua, what dropping some huge amount of dollars be. Say, "Oh, you want me to do this for the first one? Can't my I will tell all my friends that man is the best man on this earth.
Oh.
Then I'm still building my career, and they know what to do. And God forbid, I'm not saying, but one day you may go to him.
Yeah.
You even take him as a godfather.
Yeah.
Now, one day you go to him and you go like, "Oh, bring him some drink." Me, I don't drink alcohol, but they will still have my favorite drink.
Yeah.
Because they always try to research and know what it is. Then before I realize, I'm gone.
Yeah. Well, so what are some of the lessons that this Headucator and Hayford trend now? What are some of the things we can learn out of it? Looking at the whole trend,
I feel we should be careful with the decisions we make.
decisions of the
We are responsible for our own decisions
actions.
or actions.
I
Trust me.
also think that, before you come out to post someone's, I mean, if you're educator but they expose themselves. I think that was the whole
Now
thing.
everybody's
The educator
blaming-
exposed
Headucator
Hayford.
is saying that it's Hayford who leaked the videos. Hayford is saying it's Headucator who leaked the videos. Both of them are, because Headucator is saying that it's Hayford's phone they used.
But when a leaked video comes out, say one day educator or Hayford, no, they have plans of changing who they are. No. So for us, now it's out there and everybody's seeing who they are. No. I feel like they won't make change again. They will not begin to
No.
embrace it
But do you know the future? The future will tell. Because if you've started granting interviews and other things about these issues and whatsoever, remember, one day you're going to give birth. I don't know about educator, but you.
Headucator is pregnant already.
Okay, Bobe. Okay.
Don't do that.
Guagua queen. So you doing that? One day your children will go to YouTube and go and play.
find
But
that.
who says she may? Hey, is it he or she?
She.
He or she will not even impact that lifestyle on the children.
Guys, thanks so much for coming to the show. We're actually discussing the trending issues you wanted to find about Headucator and Hayford. We are watching the Saignature right here at Armultimedia Studios, and we are all across social media handles. Thanks for watching, and then see you next time on this episode. Bye.